is Jarrod Horak, and in this video I'm going to analyze the Grade 1 $600,000 Spinster Stakes at Keeneland for Sunday, October 6, 2024. This 9th race is for fillies and mares, traveling 1 1/8 miles on the main track. Scheduled post time 5:16 p.m. Eastern Time. This race is a win and you're in for the Breeders' Cup Distaff, and I am covering all of the Keeneland Fall Meet Stakes races this year on my YouTube channel. For opening day for October 4th, they did 3 stakes races. On October 5th, they had 5, and then 3 more on Sunday, October 6th. And then the meet goes through October 27th, and I'm going to be covering all of those videos on my YouTube channel. Some of the videos I'm doing short videos, so you can click the Shorts tab to see those. And then others, like this video, I'm going to be doing long form videos. And if you're interested in the Keeneland subscription package at todaysracingdigest.com, in the description in this video, I'll provide a link to that package, and then you can also go over to todaysracingdigest.com for more details. And you can also read my Breeders' Cup 2024 handicapping prep race articles over at todaysracingdigest.com in their news section. And I'm going to be covering, just like I do every year, my annual 2-day Breeders' Cup full cards. This Breeders' Cup is at Del Mar this year, and I'm going to be doing the entire meet at Del Mar just like I always do as well. And right now I'm covering full cards at Santa Anita Park. So you can go over to the runawayhorse.com, my personal website, on my sales page for more details. You can also purchase my full cards at todaysracingdigest.com. And now we'll get into the analysis of this video. And we're going to be going through the field here, and we're going to look to see which horses are the fastest runners based on Today's Racing Digest final time ratings. Idiomatic, your heavy favorite in here, definitely the fastest horse on paper. Back-to-back 150s, and then before that a 149 final time rating. So if anyone can jump up to that level, they're going to have to jump up at least to that level to be competitive with her, because she's probably going to run a final time somewhere like that in this race. Candied is a 3-year-old filly for trainer Todd Pletcher, and she's one that she is getting faster. She had back-to-back 132 final time ratings at Monmouth and Saratoga, and then at Saratoga last time at 1 1/4 miles, she crept forward to a 135. This is a 3-year-old filly on the rise. Loved is next for trainer Brendan Walsh. A 132, a 137 before that, and then a 122. She's going to have to get a bit faster. Honor Delady jumped up and got a 140 last time, and she has run that fast before. Back further in her past performances, she had a 141 and a 140. But prior to that 140 recently, her 2 races previous, 119 and then a 99. So she's one that's going to have to definitely pick up her game a bit. Bow Draw, not fast enough in here. A 119 last time, a 125, and then a 114 before that. Occult for trainer Chad Brown. A 131, a 129 before that, and a 134. She's another one that's going to have to run faster if she's going to be competitive with this field. Now we'll go through each entrant really quick, and I'm going to give out my top choice. Idiomatic, 11 for 16 lifetime with 3 seconds and 2/3. She's 1 for 1 at Keeneland. And she's run 5 times at 1 1/8 miles with 3 wins and 2 second-place finishes. She wired the field in the Spinster Stakes last year, and then she also won the Breeders' Cup Distaff. This year, she started out with a win, a Grade 1 win at Churchill, and then in the Ogden Phipps, she missed by a head. She won the Molly Pitcher by a head, and then she blew a 4-length lead. Last time out, Raging Seas ran her down, and she missed by a head. Look for her to set the pace from the inside post under Florent Giroux. Her trainer Brad Cox has been having a lot of success recently, so he's been on a roll. Number 2, Candied, as I said, she's getting better. 7 starts, 3 wins, 2 seconds, and a 1/3. She's 1 for 2 at Keeneland. She won the Grade 1 Alcibiades at Keeneland, October of 2023. And she won the Ladies' Secret Stakes earlier this year. And prior to that, she came off of a layoff in the Ashland Stakes at Keeneland and was 4th. So she needed that Ashland Stakes. She moved forward in the Ladies' Secret. Then she ran into Torpedo Anna, finishing 2nd in the Coaching Club American Oaks, clearly second best. Grade 1 Alabama, I made her my top choice. She made the first run from off the pace, but Power Squeeze made the last run and beat her by a head. That was a good effort, though. She did move forward there. Luis Saez is going to ride. He was riding her during her 2-year-old campaign, and then he also rode her in her first start this year, and then her recent riders, Joe Bravo and Manny Franco. So she's reconnecting with Luis Saez, and she'll try to get involved from off the pace. She'll probably stalk the pace, try to save some ground. Loved might try to push forward in here, putting blinkers on. She has been forwardly placed before, but in her graded stakes races, she struggled. In the Grade 2 Locust Grove last time, she was 6th. Grade 3 Double Dog Dare, she was 4th. Grade 3 Molly Pitcher, she was 4th. And she has set the pace multiple times, so maybe they try to get forward, but I can't see her going with Idiomatic. Honor Delady, she was first by 5 lengths in the Grade 2 Delaware Handicap at 1 mile and 3/16 last time out. She stalked. She dominated that race at 2-to-1 odds. She also won the Grade 3 Royal Delta earlier this year. She's in for a stalking trip in here, but this is a tougher field, and she's going to have to probably run the race of her life to win this. Bow Draw, this one has some early pressing speed, but she seems outclassed in this race. She's 4 for 23, and she was in some stakes races earlier this year, non-graded stakes races, and she didn't do well. In her last couple races, Optional Claiming Company second by a head. She was placed first through this qualification in August, and then on September 13th, she was a well-beaten third in an optional claiming race. 30-to-1 morning line up against it in here. Number 6, Occult, will probably stalk outside. Her first start at Keeneland, she's 1 for 4 at this distance. I thought that she was one that could end up being a decent one. She won the Busanda as a 3-year-old filly, and then in the Gazelle and the Acorn, she was 4th and 3rd. And then she won the Grade 3 Monmouth Oaks last year by 10 lengths, but she just hasn't been able to duplicate that form. A couple third-place finishes in the Cotillion and the Mother Goose. The Serena's Song, her first start this year, she was second. She was placed third through this qualification, beaten favorite there. The Grade 2 Fleur de Lis at 1 mile and an 1/8 at Churchill. She was an even 4th, couldn't kick it in late. Cut back to a 1 mile race at Saratoga last time, optional claiming race. She was the heavy favorite, and she was second there. So she just hasn't really moved forward from age 3 to 4. And she's fairly consistent, but I think under Jose Ortiz, she's probably a bit up against it in here. It's going to be really tough to beat number 1, Idiomatic. I just think from the inside post, they're going to go right to the lead, and she's going to be tough to catch in this race at short odds. And I'm just going to play a one-way exacta in here. I'm going to go with the 1 Idiomatic over the 2 Candied. I just think the improving 3-year-old filly Candied can rally to finish second behind the heavy favorite in this race. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you like this horse racing content. Again, go over to the runawayhorse.com on my sales page if you're interested in my full card analysis from Santa Anita Park, and then from Del Mar later this fall. Also, my 2-day Breeders' Cup at Del Mar will be available later this fall at the runawayhorse.com on my sales page, and then you can also get my full cards at todaysracingdigest.com. If you're interested in a bonus free pick each day, go over to my personal website, therunawayhorse.com. At the top of my homepage, you're going to see a Better Bets blog tab. Click there, and you can check out my national bets from around the country each day at therunawayhorse.com. And that will wrap up this video. Until I see you next time, good luck at the races.